Peekaboo everyone! I'm starting off today's face by toning with Thayers Witch Hazel, which I just got in the mail last week. I'm not someone who religiously tones, but the internet was raving over this rose petal one for some reason, so I bought it and I like it, so yeah. And this is the J1 Jelly Pad, which I submitted on the same shopping cart on my Shopee app. It's supposedly a mask, primer, morning routine all in one gel. It's quite a sticky texture upon application. It feels really moisturizing and firming on the skin, so it can be used in the day or night, and the slightly sticky texture preps us for sunscreen or foundation. For foundation, I'm using espoir's Be Silk Pro Tailor Foundation in the shade Dark 4. I got this in Korea last December and it's actually been my favourite since. With about a pump and a half, I get sufficient coverage for my whole face, and since it's medium coverage, I get natural but not actually natural, perfect glowy skin to work with. I mean, look at this. It's a skin come true. And to set the base, I'll be using Mercier's translucent powder. I'm just going to pat some on with my beauty blender onto my under eye, my T-zone, and the sides of my nose. I'll also apply some powder on the outer corner of my eye since it gets a little bit oily there and I don't want my eyeliner to smudge. Now I must have forgotten to set my eyebrows first, but this is Milani's eyeshadow primer. With this product, a little goes a long way. A tiny squeeze will do to prime both my eyes for eyeshadow. If I'm not using my Colourpop Brow Boss, then I'm back to Anastasia Beverly Hills Ebony Brow Pomade. I've been using this for about more than a year and it's still not finishing up. It's actually dried up quite a bit, but I won't complain since it does its job. Nonetheless, always do your brows with a light hand, or you may just end up like me. Not to worry guys, we'll get there eventually. This was actually the consistency of my pomade when I first got it. Now that it's dried out, it doesn't do this anymore. This eyebrow actually ended up looking too perfect next to my other one, but we'll just have to let it pass. Ugh. I'm using Triana's Cream Eyeshadow in 307 to kick off the look. The thing with purple products is you don't always get to use them. So even though I have a purple powder shadow palette ready, this cream eyeshadow comes with it for some screen time. And these are actually waterproof and there's a range of colors available, so if you pass by the store at Orchard, you can check them out. And this is a purple palette I curated for myself for Colourpop's 4 for $12 sale. As a purple base, I'm using the shade Silver Lining all over my lids. And then blend and contour with Crown Jewel on the outer corner of my eyes. Then I'm taking the shade 143 for a pop of color that is purple. And on my other eye. And with my fingers, I am applying Double Date on my inner corners. I then touch up both sides to make sure they are looking even. And there we go, the purple eyeshadow is done. With my Heroine Make eyeliner, I'm doing a simple wing for both eyes. And I screwed up on camera. Oops. Now that eyeliner is out of the way, I'm going to add a touch of iridescence with Colourpop's Glass Bowl. Now this shade used to be stronger, but the payoff hasn't been great lately. Now I want a stronger sparkle on my inner corners, so I'm going to use Colourpop's Snake Eyes. For some pink flush on my cheeks, I'm using Colourpop's Done Deal Cheek and Highlight Set. Applying blush is actually really therapeutic, so much so I go overboard all the time. Then I'm attempting to pop out some cheekbone with Done Deal's Highlight, along with my nose and Cupid's bow. This cheek and highlight set is definitely one of my favorites, since it gives me a very youthful pink flush and glow. My apologies for the clear Monday blues, but here I am using Too Cool for School's Rodin art class to contour my face, by following the hollows on my cheeks and then shading the jawline. With the contour shade in the middle, I rub some on my ring finger and then follow my nose to give a little more definition. I forgot to do my lashes earlier, so here I'm using Heroine Makes Long and Curl Mascara. I've not touched mascara since doing extensions monthly last July, and I miss having long lashes every day. But this is actually my favourite mascara compared to Benefit's Roller Lash or Lancome's Hypno Star, since this is the only one that doesn't smudge. I then heat up my grwm lash curler for about 8 to 10 seconds and then curl my lashes with it. If you plan to try this, be careful not to burn your eyes since it's really hot. Finally, for lips, I'm using Missha's Waterfull Lip Tint in Pink Soda. I like to reach out for this on a lazy day since the tint actually stays on even after a meal or two. And it feels as if I'm applying coloured water on my lips. Then I apply Colourpop's Luxe Lip and Humble Pie on top. This is quite a bright shade of pink and has a decent staying power as well. And that's it for this look. This is my first time doing a voiceover, so I hope you all enjoyed it. And a big shout out to me for asking me to talk in my videos.